Once upon a time, in a cozy pond nestled within the heart of the meadow, lived 5 little duckies named Dizzy, Daisy, Danny, Dolly, and Drake. They were the happiest little duckies you could ever imagine, always splashing in the water and quacking with delight. One sunny morning, the 5 little duckies gathered near the edge of the pond, their feathers gleaming in the sunlight. "Quack, quack! What shall we do today?" asked Dolly with a curious tilt of her head. Dizzy, the adventurous one, flapped his wings excitedly. "How about we go on an adventure beyond the wreaths and lily pads? I've heard there's a mysterious blue forest just a waddle away," the other duckies gasped in amazement. "A blue forest?" exclaimed Daisy, her eyes wide with wonder. Danny, who loved solving puzzles, chimed in. "I've heard that the blue forest is filled with riddles and puzzles waiting to be solved. It sounds like so much fun." Drake, the strongest of the bunch, nodded with enthusiasm. "And I bet there's a big, juicy worm buffet waiting for us there too." Then the 5 little duckies huddled together and quacked in agreement. They flapped their wings and set off on their grand adventure, leaving the safety of their pond behind. As they waddled through fields of tall grass, crossed babbling brooks, and hopped over pebbles, they faced various challenges. Dizzy led them through a tricky maze of cattails. Danny solved riddles written on rocks. Daisy discovered hidden pathways through the bushes. Dolly shared her wisdom about which berries were safe to eat, and Drake fearlessly protected his friends from anything that seemed even remotely scary. Finally, after a long and exciting journey, they arrived at the edge of the blue forest. The trees had leaves that shimmered like sapphires, and the air was filled with a magical, soothing hum. As they explored the forest, they encountered friendly creatures like singing butterflies and giggling squirrels. They even discovered a sparkling pond with water so clear that they could see their own reflections. But the greatest surprise was at the heart of the blue forest, a magnificent feast of worms and insects, just as Drake had hoped. The 5 little duckies ate to their heart's content, sharing stories of their journey and laughing together. As the sun began to set, casting a warm golden glow over the forest, the duckies realized it was time to return home. Their adventure had been unforgettable, and they felt grateful for the wonderful day they had shared. With full tummies and happy hearts, the 5 little duckies waddled back to their pond. They settled down for the night, ready to dream of their incredible journey to the blue forest. And from that day on, the 5 little duckies knew that adventures were waiting just beyond the familiar waters of their pond, ready to be discovered whenever they were brave enough to explore. And so, dear little ones, remember that every journey, no matter how small, can lead to the most magical and unexpected adventures.